A yarn about a man, a simple man with a quiet need, and his rather remarkable encounter with a peculiar device known to the current vernacular as a angina.
Damn.
Now, our hero in this tale is a humble fellow by the name of... Well, this guy sitting right on the ground here, Mr. What's your name again?
Opie. That's me.
A chap who kept to himself, spending his days farming his little patch of the Missouri soil and reading the odd Penny Dreadful in the long winter's evening. By the way, you guys, Penny Dreadful is basically a porn mag.
Yeah, I used to rifle his cock to it in the back of the 70s.
He was as normal as apple pie, save for a persistent apathy for the physical dance of love. Not that he'd ever expressed such a sentiment aloud. It was just a simple truth he carried silently within himself.
Hold on, I'm not laughing at you, bro.
Then one
I'm not
fateful
laughing.
day, a missive arrived in the mail. A glossy advertisement, one that he could spooge on and, it wouldn't wrinkle, for a contraption called a cangina. Now, it was a curious object that claimed to be the panacea for the lacks of Opie and his particular disinterest in the carnal matters. Now, this cangina, as it was named, resembled nothing so much as a can of Pringles potato chips, yet it promised the feel of a woman's intimacy. The leaflet was adorned with the intriguing promise: once you pop, you can't stop.
Yeah, I remember that slogan.
Yeah.
The notion was oddly compelling, a siren song to his dormant yearnings. Now, the Johnson & Johnson Enterprise, get it, you guys? Johnson & Johnson?
Yes, sir.
Cangina.
Like dink.
They were
penis.
renowned for their innovations in consumer health. They had birthed this curious invention. Now, with a trembling hand, Opie, he took a chance and ordered not one, but 2 canginas, eager for the promised bottle of
The
free
butthole
lotion.
edition and the vagina one.
W.
It was a promised bottle of free lotion that would provide for 200 instances of purported bliss. Now, the world, it was afire with the cangina mania. Men whispered its name in corners. Women, they look askance. And sales, it was reported, was smashing records, making this object a true phenomenon of the age. Yet, for Opie, it was a simple solution to a problem as old as time.
Chronic masturbation.
Now, upon the arrival of his order, Opie found himself overcome with a curiosity he hadn't felt in years. This could be his ticket to understanding, his chance to experience the physical aspects of love without the anxieties that usually plagued him.
Yeah, I didn't have to talk to them afterwards either.
Well, he popped at the device, and indeed, he found that he just couldn't stop.
It's true. I'm an addict.
Yes, sir.
Now, in the grand experiment of life, the cangina became a boon for Opie, a comfort, an eye-opener. Sometimes he even got it in his eyes.
It changed my life. That's why my one eye's fucked.
It happens.
Is that why you got them acne on your face?
No, that's from meth. I pick my face a lot when I'm high at 3 a.m.
God damn, bro. Fuck.
They continue.
Now, Opie's tale, it may be one of simplicity, but within that simplicity lies the complexity of a man's desires and the lengths he will go to satisfy them.
Yes,
Just
About
goes
3
to
inches.
show you guys that the human spirit and desire are ever evolving, adapting to new solutions for age-old needs. And with the advent of the cangina, it seems mankind, and especially Opie, is all set for a ride into a future that promises satisfaction in a can.
Yeah! To the future!
What's your name?
W all around.
Oh, Jackson Steele. Nice to meet you.
Jackson's still in the flesh, man. The porn star, man.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the content, and if you did, remember to leave a like and subscribe. Check out my man Tuttle, I'll leave a link in the description there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Once you pop, you can't stop.